I will continue seeking out information on our vanished. You have word? I'm quite certain that the search for the princess will not be easy. Note that I am always with you. Should you ever have need of me, simply ask and I shall appear. You can activate and deactivate the Sage's Vow on the key items. Alright. Now, Vet did tell me to travel back to the Zora's domain after I finish the quest just to make sure that Sidon does not disappear because there's a known bug in the game. Since we're here, I do need to buy arrows.
Oh.
And I did need to get rice, didn't I? Because there was a recipe that I needed to try, but I did not have rice. Link, once again you have done Zora's domain a great service. Thanks to the efforts of you and our young King Sidon, the domain has been saved. You must allow me to thank you. Link, if you intend to go up against the various phenomena plaguing this world, you need a weapon that is up to the task. The light-scale trident has been passed down to generations of the Zora since ancient times. It will not fail you. Bring me the necessary materials and I will craft one for you with all due haste. You must acquire a Zora spear, 3 diamonds, and 5 pieces of flint. Even a Zora spear that is decayed will suffice. Return to me when you have the required materials. I will be waiting. Do I have a Zora spear? I don't believe so. I have a Zora sword, but not a spear.
Yeah.
This is our general store of the Coral Reef. We were finally able to restock our fish thanks to His Majesty King Sidon and you, the courageous Link. You really helped us out of a pinch. Anyhow, if you see something you like, please just grab it from the table. Oh, unless you have some other business with me. Tell me and I shall not dawdle. Crabs, eh? Perhaps I am not doing a sufficient job of hiding my overpowering feelings about bright-eyed crabs.
Oh.
You see, I met a bright-eyed crab right around the time all of that nonsense with the sludge came to an end. I was unable to stock any fish because of the damage caused by the sludge, and then it appeared. There was a single glorious crab. It crossed my path while I was fussing and fuming. I was irritated. I was famished. And so, I swallowed it whole. Yes, the spikes were incredibly painful, but once I was able to transcend the pain, there was magic awaiting me. No, more like it was greeting me with a warm hug of savory umami goodness. It was the tastiest thing, perhaps ever. Ooh, I am positively drooling just thinking about it. 1 or 2 is not enough. Not nearly. No, I need 10. Can you please give me 10 of those decadent bright-eyed crabs? Naturally, I shall make it worth your while. This transaction will surely keep me from becoming crabby. Crabby.
Oh.
Really? Would you be willing to give me 10 bright-eyed crabs, please? I had them on me. 10 claw-inspiring crabs. Oh yes, crabs galore. Just gazing upon them, I can feel that umami goodness washing over the intense pain in my mouth. You have my thanks. In fact, here, since this is our first crab trade, I threw in a little bonus. Until we meet again. Sapphire. I'll take it.
Oh.
When you gather more bright-eyed crabs, please let me know. At that time, I will make a trade for some products that are equal in value to the number of crabs you shell out. Alright, crabulous deal. Now then, I need to see what the recipe was. Album. It was rice, meat, and rock salt. Hold and that together made a meat and rice bowl. Fantastic. Oh, Linny! I mean Link. You should have told me sooner that you were visiting the domain. Really, though. Imagine how surprised I was to find out you were here after you had already saved the domain again. It's just silly. Speaking of, I know it's a bit late to thank you for your continued heroics, but thanks so much, Link, you, enough already. I can't stand it. It feels so cold and unnatural to call you that, as though we're strangers. I thought it would feel weirder to call the hero of the domain by some silly nickname I gave him as a child, but whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and call you Linny. Hey, Linny. Ah, yes, that feels so much better. I call you Linny because you're more than just Link to me. I hope you'll forgive me for using my old friend card for that. Oh, I almost forgot. Listen up, Linny. I have a fun story for the brave savior of the domain. It's a super old story from an ancient manuscript I found while organizing the inn's bookshelf with Finley. Here's the story from that ancient manuscript. Long, long ago, at Tarn Point, a blessed stone was hidden away within a sacred shrine. It was a magnificent shrine that was overflowing with blessings. See, it's clearly an ancient manuscript containing a timeless secret, right? Maybe so. Alright, I knew of all people an adventurer like he would understand Linny. There's probably something left behind by my great-great-great-great-grandpa, probably even more greats than that. It says the shrine is sacred, so there must be some truly amazing treasure there. As soon as she read this, my daughter, Finley, declared she was off on an adventure to find the treasure. Before he knew what hit him, she had grabbed Sazan, and together they raced out of the domain. Finley is headstrong, to say the least. She'll be fine, but I'm a little worried about poor Sazan. Farm Point is way off to the southeast of the domain, so it's pretty far. I hope they make it there safely. True treasure. Scottish Bambi, hello, welcome in. I'm doing alright, how are you? Oh, peanuts. Oh, Impa's here. Hello, Link. I should have known we would run into you here. We came to investigate the geoglyph in this region, but the sludge falling from the sky complicated things. Fortunately, that muck is gone now, and our efforts to research the local geoglyph may resume. Link, I have been wondering, have you found the geoglyph in the Gerudo Highlands yet? The map in the Forgotten Temple showed a geoglyph shaped like a person. We intend to investigate that geoglyph as well. I believe that's the last geoglyph that I have to investigate. Oh, Sir Link, thank you ever so much for your noble efforts. I have been earnestly pondering what I could possibly do to thank you for saving the domain. However, Jato found some ancient texts that mention the Zora Griefs. It is said that those who wear them are gifted the power to swim in the water as they please. I am certain that such an item would be invaluable in your quest to locate Princess Zelda. I told Sidon and everyone in the domain that I hope to present this special gift to you. However, the Griefs in question have still not been located. According to the text Jato found, the Zora Griefs were created long ago. Seems they were offered up at the ancient Zora waterworks as a prayer for friendship between the Zora and Hylians. Upon hearing that, I desperately searched there, but I was unable to locate them. I wonder where in the waterworks the Zora Griefs were offered. I was at the waterworks. I did not find any Griefs. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. There's so much to do, I get sidetracked so quickly. But at least I managed to finish a bit of the main quest. Link, the blessed reign of King Sidon has finally arrived. I cannot think of an occasion more worthy of celebration. If only Princess Mipha were still with us, I am certain she would be overjoyed. Still burns brightly in my mind's eye, like a star that never fades, no matter how distant. The vision of Princess Mipha grasping her light-scale trident in the moonlight, a gentle smile upon her face. So lovely, your breath would catch at the sight of her as though she were an ethereal being, not flesh and blood. I dearly wish I could see Princess Mipha standing in the moonlight once more. If only. Moonlit Princess. Maybe taking a picture of Mipha's statue during nighttime would count for that. Link, your timing is as impeccable as ever, my friend. I have not discovered any new hints about your princess, I fear. However, I have stumbled across something fascinating. As I was diligently organizing text relating to the royal family, I came across one of particular interest. The content regarded a secret treasure, and at once I thought of you. This seems just your sort of thing, so, intrigued? You never disappoint, do you? Yes, this is just what I expected of my dearest companion. In that case, I shall let you in on the mystery. There was a passage in the text I mentioned that went as follows. The great fish, the eternal guardian. A secret treasure awaits just beneath the stony form of its statue. Below the long bridge that reaches for the statue, leave your fears behind. Pass beneath 2 waterfalls to find your prize. So, what do you make of it? It is like a good old-fashioned treasure hunt, is it not? That said, it was a very old book, so it is questionable whether that secret treasure is still there, or ever was. However, if there's truth in those ancient words, this treasure may be of use to you. If you see fit, I encourage you to seek it. Alright, under the great fish. Is it this great fish? Hi, Dorfin. Why are you still in the throne if Sidon is the king now? Link, words alone cannot express the depth of my gratitude for you. Though I am certain that your travels will continue, know that you have the full support of the Zora, now and always. If there is anything I can do to aid you, please don't hesitate to ask me. Kingscale? Since you have not yet exhausted your supply, please return when you run out. What am I going to do with the rest? Well, now that my boy King Sidon has ascended the throne, I shall watch over the little ones and otherwise do as I please. Such is the privilege of a retired king. Once this world of ours has overcome these dangers, perhaps it would be fun to drag Muzu along on a tour of Hyrule. That will be all. Be well, Link. You too, Dorfin. In summation, and to repeat myself, as an attendant of Queen Yona, it is paramount to demonstrate more self-awareness. At all times and in every circumstance, you must behave in a way that is in no danger of reflecting poorly on her. Yes, I am ever reflecting on that. Indeed, your words ring true. Ah, Sir Link. Oh, Sir Link, wherever are my manners? I was not quick to notice you had graced us with your presence. I am terribly sorry. Perhaps that is because you were so absorbed in lecturing me. Honestly, and the reason for that is your lack of progress in the tasks you have been entrusted with. The Zora helm we are to present to Sir Link seems to be stored in a skyfish. Queen Yona kindly provided you with that helpful information, yet you have done nothing with it. Yes, that is so. I desperately searched the river for the fish that ate the Zora helm, but I returned empty-handed. Pure silliness. It is unlikely that the Zora helm was placed in an actual fish's stomach. I suspect you should be thinking of the skyfish as a metaphor leading to the place where the helm is hidden. You never listen closely to my guidance, which often results in these ridiculous misunderstandings. Help me, Sir Link. Alright, so we have the locations for the Greaves and the helm. Not everything else. Oh, there's a goddess statue. I'll get a heart container. Why not? Learnings of the Zora anecdote to the great task entrusted to me as told by Prince Sidon. I, Sidon, was entrusted with the great task of renovating the Zora stone monuments that had fallen to ruin. There are 11 stone monuments total found in and around Zora's domain, including the one you are now reading. The former text written by my father, King Dorfin, could not be salvaged, and so sadly it had to be replaced. Despite my royal blood, whispers abound that it is improper for someone my age to write over the king's glorious words. But did they not realize that it was King Dorfin himself who ordered me to undertake this restoration project? Father says it is not set in stone that I shall be the one to inherit the throne, and as it is not a matter of blood alone. If we ask the eternal skies above whether I am fit to rule, they shall remain silent, and so we must look to our fellow Zora. He urged me to use these monuments to share my learnings and speak to our people straight from my heart. Father is older and wiser than I. Sage advice is a gift. As such, I have inscribed my thoughts upon these 11 stones. I do not know how far-reaching my words shall be, but it is my hope that they will reach whoever needs to hear them most. Till one of my descendants writes over my musings many years from now, I pray they resonate with whoever reads them. Ah, Link, it is good to see you. I am, after all, indebted to you for your repair of the stone slate. Thanks to your efforts, the sludge has disappeared, meaning that I can resume my research. Needless to say, I cannot possibly thank you enough. Speaking of thanks, Queen Leona has been searching for the Zora Griefs. She means to give them to you. I recall an old text mentioning that they were dedicated to at the ancient Zora waterworks. However, Queen Leona has searched the waterworks and turned up nothing. The Greaves are nowhere to be found. Despite that, I still feel as if they must be somewhere within the waterworks. Perhaps they are in a less obvious place, or maybe there is a chamber in the waterworks that we are unaware of. Now there might be more quests to pick up. Right here. A floating place. I am sure that is what I heard, but...
Oh.
Link, how wonderful. You heard me talking to myself, didn't you? Since you are here, I must ask you something a bit odd. Have you heard anything about a floating place? Here is my tale. When my dear wife May went out fishing, she was singing this mysterious song to herself. I found a floating place where I'll catch fish with grace, a hop and a skip to a great fishing trip, and with that my wife hopped and skipped over to the bridge in the east of the domain. At the time I paid it no heed, she is given to songs of fancy, but her absence has started to weigh heavily on my mind. A floating place, a hop and a skip away. I have never heard of such a place. My wife is the type to rush off in a fit of excitement. I am worried that she will do something rash. Oh, my beloved May, I dearly hope that she has not gone somewhere dangerous. A wife wafted away. No, it's okay, Leah. I'm just picking up the quest right now. Poseidon's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. Wait, isn't that 2 waterfalls? Or is it just 1? Across the bridge. I'm guessing this is one of them, for one of them. Let me see. Venture log. So many. Look at how many we've picked up. The stony form of statue. Below the long bridge that reaches for the statue, leave your fears behind. Pass beneath 2 waterfalls to find your prize. I'm guessing it's somewhere around here. I was actually going over there to read that stone tablet. Oh, Addison. Learnings of the Zora Part 8, The Princess of Hyrule as told by Prince Sidon. Once that despicable disaster had ceased to plague Zora's domain, a distinguished yet humbled lady paid us a visit. This young woman, who appeared with Link at her side, was none other than Princess Zelda of the royal family of Hyrule. I beg forgiveness, she said earnestly. Because of the royal family, Princess Mipha... She paused, unable to continue. Small, silent teardrops tumbled down her cheek, or one after another, each saying 1,000 unspoken words. She gently wiped her eyes and lifted her gaze to meet the king's, speaking kind words of gratitude for Mipha's sacrifice. We knew well that what had transpired was the result of a decision shared by the Zora and by Princess Mipha herself. There was no need for the Princess of Hyrule's apology, and even less so for her sorrow. King Dorphin, along with the rest of the Zora, were moved by the depth of Princess Zelda's sincerity. She had held that unthinkable disaster at bay for nearly 100 years with nothing more than the sheer force of her own will. Yet she was not prideful. She dutifully set to work, traveling across Hyrule to secure cooperation for the kingdom's restoration. She was adored by all, yet so humble. She possessed an inner strength that shone like a star in the night sky. I used to think that inner strength could be forged by building physical strength, but now I am not so certain. I feel a strong calling to one day acquire the same sort of strength within myself. Alright, Edison. What have we here? Don't know if that will work. We'll see. Yeah, that worked. That's alright, Leah. Did you find or make a cheat sheet for all of these? Alright, 20 rupees. Sunny veggie or rice ball to restore hearts damaged by gloom. This home-style dish of Kakariko village is stuffed with the bounty of the mountains. I would have preferred bombs, Addison. The meat. Just use floating stone for each one. There's another tablet there that I could read. But let me see. So, long bridge towards the fish. There is waterfalls. Behind the waterfall. I'm not sure if this will take me up the waterfall. Ha! Cave under Zora's domain. Oh, goodness. Nope, 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 nope. wonder then if the weapon is in the chasm. I know, there's a bit behind there as well. Always check after waterfalls. Varuta Divine Helm, a helm worn by a warrior who protected the Zora in a time beyond memory. It's said to deepen the bond with the Zora when worn by a Hylian. Alright, swim speed up. Not close enough. I mean, we are here. Have I already been here? Yeah, I must have. I guess the grand pose back. So that leads to the Zora's domain. Alright, well since I've already explored that, I do want to go back over there. I feel like I've left a chest behind. That was when I was doing these. There was indeed a chest here that I did not grab. Hoverstone. Hydrant. Pleasant surprise. Who would have thought I'd meet someone way up here? Hey, did you see? Did you? There are fish even this high up in the sky, and what's more, they're hardy bass. Just half of one would fill my stomach for the rest of the day. What are you doing? Can't you tell? I'm catching fish. Then the sludge disappeared. I can finally fulfill my wonderful duty of catching fish. I was so happy to be back at it that even though I'm all about fishing, I had to follow my heart sky high. And look, can you believe such a wonderful fishing spot exists? Also, because my body floats somehow, I can catch fish while hopping around. It's the best. Did you want to chat? Frank's been worried. Frank? He's my darling. My everything. What are you saying about sweet Frank? Oh no, I completely forgot. This is one of those disappearing things that would worry him, isn't it? It is. I'm up in the sky without telling him where I am. I just thought I'd throw a fishy party to celebrate King's side in succession. And here I am, catching fish. Is my darling mad? It's hard to tell because his waters are so still, right? Oh, how I adore my stoic love. Wonder if it's just me that he has trouble showing his emotions to. I've been getting too carried away lately. I'm almost certain he's mad. Poor Frank, I totally forgot about my darling today. I'm so sorry. I'll head home right away. Okay. There are a lot of chests that I missed. I don't think I came this way. Battery. That's it. Right. Up. Can you stop dropping me? Oh. That is a lot of health. No, no, no. No, no. not dead. There we go. Soldier blade. I guess this is one of the ways you can access this point now. Right. Thank you, Leah. I think good now with this area. Maybe. Can go there. Now, is that further up or further down? Oh, I already dropped this. Okay. I already dropped it. The dragon is somewhere close by, isn't it? This is the music of dragon. Don't see it though. Oh! I pressed the wrong button there. I almost face planted. Oh. That's great. Zora longsword. Zora spear that I need. Donite spear. Don't need it. Full of bright-eyed crabs. That one. The merchant. Oh, Zelda. No! Ah! I was so close to catching the fairy. Oh, All your fault. All your fault. Blame you entirely. Now, where am I planning on going? Mifa Court, I need to see if maybe taking a photo of the statue in the nighttime would work as a quest completion. It is fortunate that this place survived the panic surrounding the sludge. Still, Lita was quite worked up about all of the damage. Certainly is in dire need of repair. He was in a rather excited state when he left to look for materials at East Reservoir Lake. I hope he finds what he needs. East Reservoir Lake? There's someone here then. I didn't catch that crab. Not sure if this will work. Especially since there didn't seem to be like writing on Earth or anything. Not sure where he'd be looking for material. Maybe all the way back there. But I'm going to be falling down here. There's the Greaves hidden somewhere here, no? At least that's what the quest told me. Well now, is that not you, Link? Let me guess, have you also come here in search of a lovely new diving spot? If so, I have some heartbreaking news to share. This will be tough to bear, but I ask that you stay strong. There is no water here. None! I had hoped to bring new ground by diving amid these solemn ruins. I was positively brimming with excitement. Alas, my joy was short-lived. When I arrived, the water suddenly retreated until I could see the ground beneath. A diver without water is like a bird without sky. It is a sad state of affairs, I assure you. And I guess this is how we'll find the the chest then. Nope, 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 no, no. Absolutely not. I don't want to. No, I have to use it then. I didn't want to use it. I found the Greaves. I don't want to fight the Talus. Alright, I guess it wasn't that bad. We have gotten a bit better since the last time we fought a Talus. get the swim speed or keep those, although those only offer 2 defense. Not sure where in the East Reservoir that person is. There's a bed here, apparently. Oh, Link, thanks to your most noble efforts, East Reservoir Lake is as clean as ever. I was so happy I immediately went for a swim for the first time in far too long. When I did, I found a wondrous stone. You see, it is inside of that cave over yonder. All of that blue stones there are of stunning quality. Alas, they are also stunningly heavy. If I tried to swim with one, it would be so heavy I would sink in no time and end up in the depths, wildly swinging my flippers. If only I had one of those stones, I would be able to work in earnest on fixing up me for course. The blue stone. Is this the stone that he wants? Ooh, crabs. Ah, because it's raining. How am I going to keep a fire burning? But I don't have a flame emitter sword, so that works. Cut them? Ah, that's too simple. That is too simple of a solution. Crabs. Anything else? Anything else? Yep, seems to be fine. Alright, let's take this blue stone back. Hopefully it is what the person wants. Off we go. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Thank you, Grumpy. This is what boats are supposed to be made of, you know? A piece of wood, a plank of wood, and 2 fans. Don't crash. There, this is what you want, no? Nace, good morning, or good afternoon. That stone, yes, this is it, that is it! That wondrous stone! I lost my composure for a moment there. Such are the depths of my joy. Did you by chance carry this heavy stone all the way here? Yeah, on a plank. 1,000 times I thank you. Now I can fix up Mifa Court. Link, you must allow me to thank you. Please take this along with my gratitude and complete awe. This is some elegant fabric that has the Zora emblem stitched onto it. I hope you like it. Zora fabric. Alright, I shall now set off to begin my repair work. Link, it is so fortuitous that you were here to help me. Thank you, truly.